Hello, I'm DelusionDispeller, and this is the conclusion of haters and the victims who love them. This is just going to be a candid me talking to you heart to heart. A lot of you who have either received paid sessions or non-paid sessions from me have expressed that, okay, it's over, I've left the narcissist, or I'm in the tail end of the relationship, I'm ready to leave, but I can't seem to let go. I can't break free from this tie that I have to this person. Well, if you watched my other 3 videos, then you know exactly what the traits are that draw the people together. So you know what to look for, you know the red flags. And you know that there's certain things that narcissists really have an easy time with if you have those traits in you. Now, a lot of times I find myself, and I have to correct myself in this, I find myself feeling very callous. Maybe it's callous, maybe that's the word I want, I'm not sure. But when people come to me, I want to scream, just get over it and move on. And as my fiance said, well, you know, sometimes that's not as easy for some people as for others. I guess maybe once you're out of it, it doesn't make sense when you meet people that stay in it. So I have a little bit of an issue with that because I want to tell people, look, we've been over this and over this. You already know when you leave the narcissist, they are not thinking of you anymore. Like when it's over to them. They are not sitting there remembering all the good times you had. They are not missing you or wondering what you're doing or wondering who you're with. Once they have moved on, I mean fully moved on, not when they're still hovering. I'm talking about when you haven't heard from them in months and months and months, and you're not likely to. They're done. So you owe it to yourself to be done also. Now, in my opinion, and from my experience, there's 2 ways to do this. Number 1, self-care. You need to read every book you can find on practicing good self-care, on learning who you are, on finding out what you like, what your hobbies are, what you enjoy doing. Go to concerts. Call up those friends that you've neglected for years and go out and do something with them. I know I've made videos like this before, but I think it bears repeating. You need to get on with your life. Give yourself a few minutes, set a timer, think about them, reminisce on the good times, whatever, and then tell yourself when the timer goes off, that's it, I'm done, I'm moving on. Now it's time to go do something for me that I enjoy. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, there's everything right with that. Because honestly, that narcissist is gone. They have moved on. It's as if you never existed to them. Literally, I have heard tell from people that a person walked up to a narcissist and said, hey, you know, how are things going with, we'll say Judy, we'll just make up a name, Judy. How's Judy doing? Oh, Judy who? It's as if they never knew you. Or they'll say something disdaining about you. Oh, well, she was just too much baggage. I just didn't want to deal with it. Yeah, that's hurtful to hear that, but that is the truth. They have moved on. So you move on too. You don't deserve to be beating yourself up, sitting around pouting and crying and miserable for months and months at a time, not working, curling up in a little ball and giving up on life. You're not hurting them any. You're not punishing them by doing that. They don't care. I'm going to say that again. The narcissist does not care about you. They never did. They never will. Everything that you had with them, all that romance and, oh, but they were so wonderful, blah, blah, blah. Again, it's the larger than life thing. It's just a persona. It's not real. It's imitation. It's fake. They're great actors. You watch TV, you see the actors in movies. They're phony. I mean, it's pretend. They're making believe to get something out of it. Actors make believe so that they can make money and have success and be well known. Some of them. Some of them just love to act, and it's just fun. I love to act. I'm a great actress. Not to brag about myself in a selfish way, but I just love being in dramas and plays and musicals. But it's phony. It's pretend. I don't come home and sing to my family. I don't say, I'm going to make you supper now. We're going to have chicken tonight. I mean, it's all pretend. With a narcissist, it's pretend. Once the act is done and the play is over, they are gone. They have moved on. They have packed up their trunk full of costumes, and they've gone to another city or another person or another play or whatever you want to call it. But they're not there anymore. The act is over. The character is gone. See it that way. It was just a play. It was just something we were doing, pretending. It's done. And then get on with life, please. If you come to me over and over again and tell me, oh, I can't let him go, I can't let him go. Honestly, I have a hard time not beating myself up, because what I'm feeling is, oh, Lord, please help this person move on. Because I'm going to tell them the same thing every time. That person is gone. Let it be. Move on. So the first thing is practice self-care. Find yourself again. The second thing, number 2, find somebody new. Once you have healed, put yourself out there in a safe way, obviously. Go on the dating services. You now know the red flags if you've watched my videos. If you have questions about red flags, come to me. I have no problem answering your questions. What I do have a problem with is people that stay stuck for months and months at a time. It's time to move on. Go and find a new person. Why? Because if you find that special person, once you've done your self-work and you've healed enough that you can start putting yourself out there a little bit at a time and meeting people, you can transfer all that love and care and, oh, I want to take care of somebody and I want to have somebody be romantic with me. I want to have somebody in my life that loves me. You can transfer that onto that new person. How do I know this? I have a friend recently who got out of a messy situation, divorce. I won't get into the details because I'm going to protect everybody's innocence here. But I kept telling her, you need to go and date. You need to find somebody. You are okay. You're a strong woman. Find that special person. Okay, she got 2 lemons to begin with. She got one guy who was a total jerk, and the second one that she could already see was narcissistic. And I'm like really, really close to this person, so she knows the red flags. I've taught her about that. So she ditched him. And then Mr. Wonderful walked in, and she's been dating him for quite a while now. And she's moved on from the ex-husband, who was a total freakazoid creeper. So you can do it too. And you might say, well, I'm shy and I don't get out there. Well, okay, I understand some people are shyer than others. So communicate on the internet and arrange, a public meeting, like in a restaurant or something. I don't know. If you have avoidant personality disorder, you're not going to put yourself out there. You need to see a therapist and get on medicine or whatever it is avoidant people have to do to live in life, or schizoid people. But if you're just a normal person that's been hurt and is afraid to trust again, learn the red flags. Write down a list of things that you like and you don't like. Take it with you on your first date if you have to. But stop sitting and wallowing and thinking and reminiscing of all the memories you had with the narcissist, because they sure as heck are not doing that with you. And I can't help you if you are stuck in that mode endlessly. Go out, meet somebody, seriously, after you do your self-work. It's worth it to realize there are good people in the world. Yeah, you might meet a few goofballs first, but eventually you may meet that special person, but you're never going to know until you get out there. So I just wanted to talk candidly with you, especially the people that have come to me for help endlessly and are still stuck. You owe it to yourself to let go and move on. I did, and I'm happy I did. I went through a few lemons myself in the meantime, but honestly, I'm doing okay now. There's still some things that I'm waiting on and praying on, but you know what? I'm happier than if I would have sat there and just wallowed over the narcissist, who has now remarried and isn't even my friend anymore. And the narcissist ex-husband, who isn't married at all and can't seem to find any more narcissistic supply, which is interesting. But he's not your typical narcissist either. He's more laid back and not actively pursuing narcissistic supply. So more narcissistic traits than a full-blown narcissist. Anyway, I know another narcissist that's happily married. Married. I don't know how happy he is, because he can't control the person he married. He finds his narcissistic supply in success and money. So, they're all different. People are different. Narcissists are different. But at any rate, we're not talking about the narcissist. We're talking about you. Get out there, take care of yourself, and go meet somebody. Do a favor for yourself. For me, if I'm the one you keep running to, it's just time to move on. So, God bless you. If you have questions, comments, whatever, write DelusionDispeller@gmail.com. I'm starting to lose my voice, so I'm going to go and find some breakfast and maybe drink some warm tea. Have a great day. Bye-bye.